The real question is, have you changed your hair? Have you done something here? So
I have.
What have you done?
Okay, so...
Let's talk grooming. Now that hey, good morning, party people. Welcome to the breakdown with Nath Johnny. I'm back, baby.
He's back! Woo! We can drop some more reactions. We have been dropping one a day, but now we're going to get back into it.
I'm also slightly sick, so just bear with my awkward voice here. Johnny, what have you changed about your appearance?
It was my... Well, I've been exercising, so maybe I've lost a bit of weight. Probably
It's
not.
the hair I'm asked about. I'm not going to take that away from you, but it's the hair.
Okay, so I went to... I'm surprised you didn't notice because it was literally before your engagement party. I went to a barber, and as you know, our friend Nick doesn't cut hair anymore, so I went to a different barber, and it was just spur of the moment, but it was one of the ones in a shopping centre that are in the middle of like...
Bold move.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But the dude did a fucking great job.
Yeah.
And he did it just a little bit differently.
Okay.
And I liked it.
Great.
I liked what he did. So it looks
I
a bit
have
different.
a story with that.
Okay.
And this is the experience that my business partner Lane had, your Lane.
Okay.
And the guy's there and he goes, mate, you got a great fucking head, you know that? And that's honestly my favourite story.
Well, he didn't say that to me, but he did go...
Lane has a great fucking head.
He does have a great head. But he did say to me, he just goes, look, much sexier. I was like, okay, cool, man. Not one person at your engagement party told me I was sexier.
In their defence, you were not the star attraction.
That is right.
Courtney was all of the attraction for that event.
She was dressed lovely as well.
She looked beautiful. Today, if you haven't been able to mind read, we check out the brand new track from Electric Callboy, Mindreader.
Yeah, definitely keen to check this one out. Oh, and we're also so excited because at the time of recording this, it's like 3 days until we finally...
This will be up in the next 24 hours because we have no videos left right now.
Yeah, that's right. Nikki's going to be up all night.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're finally going to get to see these dudes live. We're going to get to see them on Thursday night. We're going to get to see them at Good Things. We're going to get to catch up with them. It's going to be a good time.
Good things. Good times.
That's what she said.
I didn't even know they'd release anything new because I've been abroad. You know, I travel. I'm pretty experienced.
Yes, you are.
But I also just didn't listen to new music while I was away.
Okay.
So this is exciting. I didn't know they'd release this. Is this off techno?
Yeah.
The song is?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
I'm terrible with names.
Yeah, that's the problem. When an album comes out, I don't read the album titles and the song titles that often.
Yeah.
So I can listen to a song like, oh, I know this one, but just didn't know that was the song. If so, I've listened to it.
Yeah,
because I listen to techno.
we've heard it. Yeah, I'm terrible with names. Like...
Nath.
Who?
That's what the people keep saying.
Hey, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do it. Oh,
It's
geez.
also understandable.
I didn't get that out right. It's been a long time since I've said that.
It's been 2 weeks, man.
Holy shit, I forget how to do stuff.
Sometimes I feel like it doesn't need to be said. I feel like sometimes people know that they should like and subscribe. And if they don't,
If
they're
they
bad
haven't,
people.
yeah, like terrible friends.
Oh, the worst friends. I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's fancy. And it goes like this. Get it? It goes like this.
That fringe is dramatic.
You're like a bad friend of an eye, when I never really was on your mind. You rub me round your fingers, and in my back with your tiny fingers. Fight for sure, kill me to death of me. Fight for sure, stay away from me. Fight for sure, I want you on the way. So bad. And even if I wanna have a feeling for you, you figure it out, 'cause you're not there yet.
this is going to absolutely slap live.
Yeah, this is one of the heavier tracks on the album. Now
And
that I
it's-
know the name of the song.
And it's got like a bit more of a, like, yeah, sort of stock standard, like metalcore-ish sort of vibe to it. And again, like even on that, the music video has a much more serious tone. And I think it's so
No wigs?
important. Huh?
There's no wigs.
Yeah, right?
wigging me
He's
out.
just given the dramatic fringe instead.
It says wigging me out.
It was wigging you out? Yeah. Yeah, I love this. I think it's cool. I like seeing him do a more serious toned thing. I don't know, I went like toned.
Toned muscles, yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. It has been working out.
Save my
That's Cynthia.
Yeah, following the... Yeah, it's so good.
So good. I really liked that film clip.
Yeah, same. I thought it was shot really cool, and like obviously the costume design was sick. Like those creepy, like long finger alien woman.
Oh, the
thingies.
creepy long fingers.
Yeah.
It's Johnny's nickname in high school. You don't have
Spirit
very long
fingers.
fingers at all.
Don't I? I mean, I kind of do. I feel like if I kept playing guitar more religiously, my fingers would have been longer because they would have made themselves. Why am I doing this?
I'm so glad you just mentioned guitar because I want to talk about Guns N' Roses.
Are we going to do that now?
No, we'll do that in a second. We'll
Okay.
finish the video
Okay.
with that. Yeah, we've listened to the song. I really loved the album.
it's
Take
a
It
cool
is a really fun album. It has a good mix of the fun, quirky, playful side of the band as
Yeah.
well as the little bit more serious. I don't know. Yeah, it's not as though they're a joke band at all, but there is a lot of fun in there. That one's a bit more of a somber song, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's really important for a band like them to be able to show that they're not just a gimmick band.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason that they have obviously become so popular so quickly is because, as we said in the interview we did with them, like they were a really important band and like they were what was needed for the time, I think.
Yeah, agreed.
They also rejuvenated a lot of people's love for heavy music by having that playful, fun element that they put so much effort into. But I love how they put just as much effort into something like this and really doing the song justice, like that sort of dark heaviness to it. And it's just a sick song. It's got a great chorus. It really does, without so much of the dance element, it shows off just how good a heavy vocalist Kevin is. As
Agreed.
well.
But on saying the electronic-y dancey stuff, there was still a really good amount of that in there,
Yeah.
which...
Just didn't take center stage.
Yeah, and it also, but it's utilised very tastefully to still have that element, so it still sounds like them, it still has that playfulness, but in a bit more of a serious way. I thought it was really fun. And yeah, that was a cool film clip. It was very, as you said, very well shot. cool costuming, cool makeup, and they're very handsome lads.
They are handsome lads.
I hope we can be handsome one day. Okay, cool. Guns N' Roses.
All right. Nathan went and saw Guns N' Roses, and I need to know.
Look, I didn't see Guns N' Roses. I saw Slash, and Guns N' Roses were also there.
Yep.
Because he can't not solo. It's
Yeah.
impossible for him. Every single song had a solo.
Yeah, of course.
Too many.
Oh, so
Too
there was
many
additional
solos. No, too many solos. It was at a point where, and then they do the thing where he'd be like, cool, and it's like, I'm going to introduce the band, here's Duff. And I was like, oh, yeah, do your thing. And then here's Slash. And everyone's like, oh, I said Slash. And I was like, oh. But then he played a 12-minute solo.
Do you think he does that as well because Axl can't do as many vocals?
Or he definitely can't do as many vocals. He shouldn't do as many vocals. That guy sucked.
Yeah, it's really
the sound quality
sad.
was. I was saying this. I took my dad, and we were saying this. I was like, "Why can't we hear the vocals that clearly? The mix is really poorly." And then once we stepped outside, and you could hear it through doors, and it was a little bit more muted because we left before the end of the show. We left during November Rain.
Wow.
Because I was like, you know what, 50,000 people here. I want to get home. I'm
Yeah.
jet lagged.
That's a good point.
And I was
yeah.
up late the day I got home. So, yeah, I was strategic. And also, I've seen and heard that song a million times. So, I didn't think I was going to get anything revolutionary. And also, I've been for the whole show to know that he can't hit those notes anymore. All the high notes,
Yeah.
he can do the that tone, great. Because it's deep and he's old.
Yeah.
But when it's the falsetto, he doesn't hit any of the notes, can't hold the notes.
Yeah, I feel like the issue is he's always like trying to do that in a falsetto voice. He's not actually doing it in a full voice.
No.
Like he's like a
He can
head
still do
voice.
the scream. He can still do the big high scream.
Okay.
Which I was really impressed. Like, oh, I can't believe he can do that. But he can't do the proper falsetto singing the same way anymore, which is so much of their early stuff.
Yeah.
So that was. I also took court, and she said 10 out of 10 would not recommend. She did not enjoy the experience.
So the thing is, so I went and saw Kiss recently.
Yeah.
They actually blew me away. Last time I saw Kiss, they were nowhere near as good as this time.
Yeah.
And I think maybe the 2 years off helped.
Yeah.
It gave sort of, especially Paul, like gave him a chance to rest and retrain and all that, and not be doing show after show after show for 2-3 hours. And they were great. But they have, like, even last time when I saw them and they weren't great, same with Motley Crue, when they weren't great, they still have such an incredible live show. There's so much pyro, and Tommy Lee does the drum thing, and, you know, Kiss are still flying all over the stage and shit like that. What was their actual show like? Was there
not
much?
as impressive. No, it was
Okay.
screens, and they had like a big screen behind them, and then they have the stages for the drum kit that has screens on that. So there's a lot of visual stuff, but not as much as like I went to Taylor Swift at the same venue, and that was mind-blowingly good. This was just like a rock show, but you were watching screens most of the time. And I will say this, they focused 90% of the show on Slash's fingers. And that's where I wanted to get to with your long fingers. Because he has just square fingers on his fret hand. Because it's just forever sliding and bending and stuff. He's just got no fingertips anymore. They're just like little boop,
Square nubs.
boop, square nubs. That's what they call them.
Love a nub.
Just shows how much he plays that guitar. And also, I was saying this. He soloed so much. Does he do that every show? Is every show, and is it the same solo? Or does he just like get creative every night?
No, I reckon he just wings it.
It's very, very talented. He's
He's an incredible guitarist.
He's a virtuoso.
Incredible
but
band. It is a shame to sort of it's a shame to hear, like, especially with the vocalist, because it's like when your voice says, "Nah, man, we've had enough." Your
Tell you
voice
what.
has had enough.
they played Sliver, Velvet Revolver.
Wow.
Oh man, I was so happy. I was so
That's
surprised. I was like, damn, like they're playing a Velvet Revolver song.
Yeah.
And then they played Iggy and the Stooges.
Okay.
Wanna Be Your Dog.
Wow.
Yeah, Duff sang it.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was the two highlights weren't Guns N' Roses songs for me. But still, if you get the chance to go, you do it if you've never seen them. If you've seen them, don't go back.
Because 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
To Courtney, 10 out of 10 would not recommend. I enjoyed it. I walked out before the end.
Take that as you will.
Yeah, that's what I think of Mindreader. No, we love the boys in Electric Callboy.
Yeah, very-
If
very-
you made it this
yeah.
far in a video, we appreciate you for listening to my rambling.
You've waited a long time for a new rant or a ramble or something. And
I'm
you
not
just go,
ranting. I just want to share my life with you. I miss you. I love you so much.
Thanks. Were you talking to me or them?
Yeah, you. See you guys next time.
Peace.